everyone, it's me again. I have a new reading for you today. It is from my currently unpublished story, No Expectations. It is a story I began writing for my friend Julia, who is a bit of a Lost Girl fanatic. Think of our favorite shifter on there as the actor Reed in this, and you've pretty much got it. Here we go. It was an effort to walk away and not shuffle my feet in an attempt to linger near Reed. I wanted to skip my only real panel at the convention and find out more about how a whirlwind romance felt. Jason pressed on my shoulder every 2 steps, forcing me away from the restaurant and toward the elevator. Giggles built but were restrained. I knew going into the panel high on whatever emotion this was would end with me in trouble with my editor, not to mention reflect badly on Katie. You can let me out on 17. I need to stop by my room before going down. Katie will send one of our escorts up for me. He snorted and pressed the button for my floor. I'll take you to your room and then down to your panel. Reed would. Reed would what? I asked, unsure why Jason had stopped. Apparently he would decide to ignore caution and come with us. He reached the elevator in 5 strides, and me in 1 more. Close the doors, Jason, and then kindly look the other way. Reed's arms went to either side of me, palms resting on the wall behind my head. His body pulsed, and I could almost see the shifter he played on TV. The lean beauty bore down on me, forcing me to look at him. Is he watching, Jewel? When I peeked under his arm to see Jason intent on discovering the secrets of the corner, and I shook my head. I tried to ready myself for something. A kiss, a hug, an embrace. In my head they were all chaste. He didn't know chaste. The smash of his body into mine clanged us against the elevator, and then his hands found my hair. A sharp tug drew my head back, and his lips caught my ear and then throat before nipping at my jaw. I panted against him as he brought our mouths together. He tasted of the dessert's coffee and cream, but I was the one being devoured. I succumbed to the feeling, opening for his tongue as he sought a deeper kiss, taking part so that I was not just accepting what he offered. Reed pulled my head further back so that it was all I could do to hold on to him and not fall. I clung to his shoulders, whimpering as he kissed down to where my neck curved into my shoulder, and finally released my hair to grab my back and hips. Sealed against his body, I throbbed everywhere. My nipples were tight, panties damp with my arousal, and only the presence of the security guard kept me from doing something I would regret later. Knowing he was there was embarrassing enough. It was wanton. It was delicious. The danger of our position, the ending of my quiet life if we were caught, reminded me of where we had to be. It hurt to pull away from Reed, to end our first kiss, but it was necessary. We have to be. Don't care. Our second kiss was intoxicating. He drew at my lips, sucking the upper and lower in turn. The metal wall of the elevator was cold on my back as we rocked into it. I broke free, gasping at the rush of air. I need to keep my contract, Reed. His groan threatened my willpower, and anyone who saw us would know what had happened. I considered how to describe his appearance. You look preoccupied, I settled on. Well, you look freshly fucked with your hair loose, lips swollen, and that red spot right here. His fingertip traced where he'd shown his enthusiasm, and I knew I would have questions later as the hickey darkened.